30 our way and 70 his way. Split at the door. Sick. You motherfucker can't sing hop on his head. That a bitch.
That a bitch. Stick on these nuts.
I'm 64. I watched Bernie Mac on Kings of Comedy. I said, I don't even know how he's on the same ticket as the other three. Even though they was funny, but Bernie Mac shit was set it off.
It's crazy because I think they said Bernie Mac really went first.
True?
Yeah, they say he didn't go last. They said for, I think the majority of the shows, Bernie Mac didn't go last.
Well, ain't he from North Carolina? Where is he from?
He's from Chicago.
He from Chicago?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why they made him let him go last. Or did they just...
I think they just knew better. Because I think on that exact performance, he didn't go last. They just put his part last.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they edited that shit. Because they knew Bernie was on it. He was talking about the bus show.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Alright, respect it. He was talking about the bus show. Talking about the special ed kid was making fun of me. I was like, dog, this nigga wild.
And that's the thing with comedy, like you can't say shit like that anymore. The special ed kid.
I never seen a Bernie Mac stand up.
You never seen Kings of Comedy?
I seen it just came on Netflix, but I ain't seen it though.
You gotta watch.
I forget my nigga is young and was on that boat.
That don't even matter because that bitch.
That came out in 99. He was number 4 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he was a baby.
He was in there acting like he knew what was going on with him.
Yeah, I never.
Just wanted to be cool.
Cause it took me for the longest. I didn't never know who the original Kings of Comedy is. That's what like niggas always refer to and shit. Yeah. I never knew like exactly who the niggas was.
Because when I was young and watching it, I thought D.L. Hughley was like terrible on that. But when I got older, I was like, yeah, Hughley, he kind of, he was had me dying.
Some little intellectual jokes.
I fuck with Chris Rock. A lot of niggas don't fuck with
Chris Rock.
I fuck with Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, he got an old stand-up that was pretty good, but he's like, I don't know.
I ain't never see the whole Eddie Murphy shit either with the red.
I saw that.
I ain't never see the whole thing where he had like the red jacket that was raw.
That's classic. That's raw when he had the red pants and jacket.
Yeah, it was funny, but I think it probably would have had them dying laughing back then. But
I ain't never seen a full Richard Pryor fucking stand up either.
Richard Pryor shit is still funny.
Yeah.
I watched one of his for the first time.
15 when it came out.
Yeah, that's why I say, cause like he talk the old heads, they get to bringing up Red Fox and all type of niggas. I be like, shit. I be like, nigga, I ain't even know that shit went back that far.
They start naming everybody from Hall of Nights.
It's like if a nigga watching Sanford and Son right now, I'm like, nigga, what?
This shit not funny.
I mean, I never like when it was on. I was so young to even know. I didn't even know the fuck they was talking about. But I'm saying like I wouldn't even go back and watch that shit now because it'd be like too fucking far, like back in time.
Alright, Mike check.
I ain't
Mike fucking check.
I fuck with Sanford.
That's why I say
that.
That was the only nigga who was low key funny on that bitch.
He wasn't funny.
JJ
was the only nigga that was like low key funny. Everybody, I don't know. I ain't really fuck with it like this.
Another episode of the Hookup Podcast. We are back. I don't know what episode this is. So
shout out all them black shows though.
Yeah, black excellence. Oh yeah, so episode 15.
Well shit. 2000.
I'm about to shout Jax. He bring if he's just cuts me out one more time. But she so playing with straight too.
But now I'm just saying, bro, like in like 2000, like niggas born in 2000 is like they, you know what I'm saying? They about to get to that point where they ain't gonna know shit about shit that we be talking about.
Yeah, that's why it's good for movies like Harry to come out.
I seen the other day, niggas said Vince Carter might be like the most overrated nigga of all time. I almost died. I say, bro, he don't even know, my nigga. I say, oh, bro, these niggas really don't know. Like, they don't know about Steve Francis and, you know what I'm saying, Marbury and all my niggas who was there for a split second but did their thing.
Don't nobody.
Monte Ellis, man, they forgot about my boy.
Monte, and I don't think Monte was up there.
Boy, you crazy.
Baron Davis.
He was up there with franchise?
They don't know about Baron Davis.
We want to start the podcast, we gonna talk about these old niggas.
Look, go ahead, let's start it up, man.
Video shoot through everything. This nigga talking about goddamn Monte Ellis.
Brandon Roy. You know about Brandon Roy.
Episode 14.
That's 15.
Oh, 15?
I think.
Episode 15 of season 2.
Yeah.
If we are wrong, please correct us. You know, thanks for all the love we've been receiving. Thanks for everything I've been doing. Y'all get y'all share for us. Keep putting people on. You know, it's JG, J Green, BG, Big Gangsta in the building. With the red light, all we need is the round table. Take it old school with them. So y'all watching on YouTube, y'all know what we talking about. Turn it up. in here with Honcho, the boy.
You had to get a big ass round table.
Off.
Like for real, cause like we had to have a laptop, nigga, all the mics on that bitch and everything. That shit.
What you thought you gonna get a coffee too?
Jack's over there in deep thought.
Yeah. Cause I'm always in deep thought. I be trying to figure out.
We in here with 95 Jack, Dreadhead Jack, the deep thinker of the group.
Nah, bro. I just be trying to, you know, be ahead.
Shit, that's why you brought them shoes.
Yeah.
My dog, president of the CJ Hive.
I thought you were about to say something.
No. Like how y'all fellas doing, man?
Pretty good, brother. How about yourself?
Yeah, oh my God.
Cause he know.
Cause he know you
took over the rank.
He know the vibes. He speak for everybody, man. We move as a crew. One band, one sound.
10 of us move as one. I thought that was an underrated ball on Scorpion.
10 of us we moving like one.
On that talk up. I said Drake was talking a lot of shit in that song.
Nigga said he was talking.
Out of all the bars you can bring up.
10 of us we moving as one. I'm so proud of what we become.
It must have went over my head.
Probably so.
That ball wasn't that hard.
You
See, he ain't fucking with a nigga. He like, what? Cause it is times where like you gotta hit a ball before that. You know what I'm saying? But Jeremy just saying it making it sound kind of weak. I'm like, I don't know.
Alright.
That nigga.
Can't sell y'all.
Nah.
Sorry.
You should have threw the rapper hands on.
You got to do at least 2 bars. You gotta let me know one before or after.
We last week we slipped on the YouTube, or we didn't slip. I slipped on the YouTube release because I didn't bring my cord. But
Glad you cleared it up.
we in the building. Back on YouTube, and you just search the Hook Up Podcast and subscribe, like, put people on. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers.
We ain't forget about y'all. This is my last time cutting you off.
I don't know that.
We ain't forget about y'all not subscribing on Anchor either. Just letting y'all know.
Well, subscribe on YouTube. And let's try to get to let's say 100 subscribers by February or something.
Y'all gotta fuck with us on YouTube. The Truth video is on the way.
Truth video.
Y'all gotta fuck with us on the YouTube.
What would I call myself? Videographer.
Yeah,
my debut. You know, doing music video premiere. We're doing the Truth video.
You curate moment.
Yeah, shout out Jax for trusting me with that with the masterpiece. By the time it drop, y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
And that's what we bring up before we get into
LSU a national champion.
That's shout out LSU.
He's serious too. He like, nigga, hold the fuck up.
Because last episode my nigga said.
I ain't say nothing. Yeah.
My nigga said
you gotta
Clemson by 6. That nigga said Clemson by 6. Just remember I said that. I need answers.
That was big gangs.
Oh, okay.
Big gangs. I take that. But see, this you gotta realize.
Took that big L with Clemson.
When you win, now you have to deal with coordinators leaving. You gotta deal with motherfuckers leaving early for the draft. They probably should have left. Let's see if y'all can do it again. Y'all want to be Bama? Be Bama.
Hey, we worried about
Joe Burrow,
baby.
Oh,
We in the moment, baby.
Well, y'all motherfuckers be playing in the goddamn.
See, niggas just can't let us shine,
Playing in the
man.
goddamn Jack Daniels Bowl next
We worried about the knockoff Tigers, Clemson. They say Bama ain't up there no more.
Alright, was it? We had this conversation with you.
They say Bama ain't in the conversation no more.
They saying y'all the Bulls, man.
They done
Y'all
lost.
got them 6 rings, and I was like, shit.
The Bulls beat the Magic, but
What? The Bulls beat the Magic.
yeah.
What year?
Fuck.
Not when Jordan came back.
This year, motherfucker.
Oh,
You worried about it?
Oh, you talking about?
You talking about the Lake Show?
Yeah, that was a slight. I didn't know what he was talking about.
Other shit.
Did y'all beat us?
Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
I ain't gotta worry about it.
Y'all
Y'all
Houston Saturday.
niggas ain't gonna make the playoff till 2029.
Wow, them niggas ain't make the playoffs in 8 years. Who made the playoffs last? Bulls or Lakers?
Shit.
You know.
I don't know, nigga.
You know.
Y'all was in that shit. Y'all was out by the first.
I'd rather be out by the first than out before the season started.
We had a reason not to be
like
there.
Alabama.
We had multiple reasons not to be there.
Okay, we go ahead and shout out our black businesses that we show love to. Journeys Designs. We got the Mardi Gras design coming very soon. Drink Fancy. Valentine's Day specials coming. Blush by Niche. I'm about to add more to Drink Fancy, but y'all gonna see the post. But Blush by Niche.
Shout out.
And we're gonna give a shout out Perp at this moment because he has got an event coming up. What is this? Next Friday? Well, by the time y'all hear this, it's gonna be the Friday after we drop. Go out there and support him and Bando Pat, who will be the DJ at my vow renewal ceremony.
Chicks and waffles.
Chicks and waffles.
Yeah, they had Pat had what you call it, racket? I forgot what it was called.
Spanish.
Rated Underground. Pat had
Yeah. So that's why as soon as when I heard it sitting sideways, I said, he would be my DJ.
Sitting sideways and then got Persian rugs off my party. I said, oh, he knows something.
Yeah.
But so shout out Persian his event. It'll be January 24th. Him in the collab with Bando Pat. Make sure y'all go fuck with that. Go to Champagne Perpy.
Oh yeah, shout out Free Thinkers too. They got an event tomorrow at Card Out Gallery. So
By the time
oh, okay. I see what you did. I see you did that one because it was far in advance. Damn.
Shout out Card. By the time y'all hear this, it's gonna be a minute up.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, damn, I can't shout my niggas out.
It's Thursday, and we recording earlier than normal due to schedules. We be having 99 things going on.
Hella shit gonna be there happen by the time this bitch comes out.
Yeah, might have dropped this shit early.
Damn.
But so this is gonna be about what? I don't want to put this. Like he said, we give Honcho his credit. He said this is gonna be the People's Choice podcast, and right off of the Black Business, we gotta come to listen of the show, Nisha, and her topic, her question.
Shout out to her, man, because she's very interactive.
Yeah, she showed love.
How we? It ain't anonymous no more.
I was gonna say he showed us.
Huh?
What?
No, I was saying like
The questions.
She's in the Black Business, and I'm pretty sure she won't mind. But
I was just saying like I was like, damn, I didn't know we was saying names.
my bad. We just out.
It's all that. I ain't doing shit extra.
I got a video to direct, nigga.
Yeah, you used your edit of last week.
No, I didn't. I still got one. Them two niggas.
Somebody used it.
Y'all use y'all. Me and Jackson, the realest niggas on this podcast. We ain't edit shit out. What gets said.
Yeah. Alright, just read this.
I ain't saying y'all niggas ain't real, but y'all just ain't real.
I ain't saying y'all niggas ain't real.
I ain't saying y'all niggas ain't real. Y'all just ain't real as easy.
Nigga, read the shit.
Read this shit.
Nigga, the shit.
You broke the shit.
Read the shit.
The Wash is one of the most underrated movies ever.
I'm mad they took that off Netflix.
Right.
They took that off.
Hey, yo, this the kidnappers again. That's it,
Yeah, so shout out to Black Businesses, shout out, Perp and Bando Pat event. Like I said, so we have a question right off the Black Businesses. Is buying/supporting white really better, or black people in general just brainwashed?
Is supporting white people better?
Is it just better, or do they have better quality work? Are they just better companies, or are we just brainwashed and don't know our power? I had that last one.
I mean, niggas for sure brainwashed, but it's just, I wouldn't necessarily say that's why. I wouldn't say that's the difference between black and white businesses though. But yeah, I say niggas is for sure brainwashed, but I wouldn't directly correlate that with that shit.
Well, whites keeping that bitch true.
Keep it true.
Yeah.
I'm about to say good shit.
I say because I can't say niggas is not brainwashed. I can't say that at all.
I mean, in certain cases, I didn't experience in certain cases where it's like, I guess since we have the same skin color, I'ma just, do whatever because you should fuck with me.
Would you?
Like, I didn't, like some black services, I'd had some terrible service at some black services.
I'm
never saying I've never had, definitely. But I'm saying, but I don't know. Like in certain cases, it's been cases where it's like, okay, I feel like, you feel like I should fuck with you just because we the same skin color.
Pretty much what he's trying to say is like, okay, right now
I'm not
it's
gonna-
what he's saying.
Well,
it's the whole
and it's not
black
even
owned
like-
movement.
It's not even like that. Okay, like this. Where it's been a case where okay, well I'm doing something for somebody my same skin color, so they half-ass it, but like they'll go do the same service at a white person's house, and they'll do it top of the line because it's a white person.
I see what you're saying.
I've seen cases like that.
I see what you're saying. Both sides of that black on black interaction can be positive or negative, or it could be like both sides can take advantage. Like, oh shit, these my people, so they supposed to give me a discount. But on the other hand, it's like, oh shit, this my people shit. I can,
Like some white man for a discount.
Yeah.
Basically, just like y'all talking about from a customer service.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think it's a multitude of things, man. I think,
but it's definitely not all the cases.
Drop the big words.
you know how I am. I think it's a multitude of things, man. Like I think that's one part in it. I think our people are brainwashed to believe that a certain look or certain brands and certain people are just better than what other people are offering. I also think like because these brands are bigger, they're able to give their products at a more affordable price. So smaller businesses who's paying more for their equipment, more for their stuff, they're gonna have to charge a little more because they paying more themselves.
Shit,
So-
Fubu was in Marshalls.
That's what shit. Everybody can't move like that, man.
Yeah, I just think it's all about perception and like the presentation of shit. That's all it really is.
I do my best try to support black businesses.
Yeah. When like to the question of all is white or buying white better or supporting white better, I wouldn't say it's definitely not better, but those companies have been around for so long, and so it's kind of like trusted. Like you got McDonald's that been around for years.
That's what I'm saying.
Say-
like they presentation, they present their business as like nigga we legit.
Because you have so much like history behind it,
and you have so much revenue behind it also.
Yeah.
Like if you got hundreds of millions of dollars coming in, it's nothing for you to hire the best of the best to make your shit look better.
Cause it's like when I'm sure like you say McDonald's, I'm sure when they first started it was like you gotta make everybody else believers, you know what I'm saying? And then you form, like you say, that trust, which is basically like the perception, like how other people gonna like see the shit. Like, it's like you can't lose with that shit. Like if your company got a good rep and you look professional and you present your shit, in a good way or whatever the fuck you wanna call it, niggas gonna fuck with you just off that.
yeah. So
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they never been to your shit, they gonna fuck with you just off of that.
yes, and so like I said, it's not. I think it's that the white companies has been around so much longer and have such a long track record, and so when you think about and like, kind of y'all point where you be like, okay, you kind of go in it with a with a negative mindset, thinking that something else, like they might be trying to give it, and just might be, instead of just,
Like if you it ain't even just about.
We should the same trust and respect we afford them white companies is the same
exactly.
trust and respect we should give to our own people. Because I mean,
It should be like that.
yeah, that's how it should be. Like, and that's what I strive to do. Because it's like, man, fuck that. I know the ventures we own, and we have multiple business dealings that we gotta attend to, and then there's also personal businesses we also aspire to do, and we also trying to get going on in that. I want that same respect when you see me when I walk in this bitch. Like,
don't let the leash be so short just because it's a black business. Because I'm pretty sure McDonald's or Cane's or any Chick-fil-A then fuck some shit up and you was right back next week. You know what I'm saying? But to cut the black business off because it's a poor service.
McDonald's will fuck you up 2 times in the same day.
You go back and get your shit fixed and go get it fucked up again, and you go right back to them because it's like I said, the trust the company and having longevity. So I think because it's kind of the black owned businesses.
That's why it sounds like all 4 of us agreeing on the brainwash and shit.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, you brainwashed with how long shit been going on and just thinking that's the way.
That's low-key a deeper.
Darker.
Yeah, because they was established when we weren't able to own anything.
right.
For sure.
So I mean, of course they gonna
So eventually, I think it's gonna, like, once these black businesses get that longevity, like, you know, Journey Designs, you know, just reached the over a year mark. So once you build that clientele and keep building that trust, like, eventually it's gonna get to the point, but like I said, it's gonna take work, it's gonna take time. So yeah, I would go with definitely it's brainwashing and just what's accustomed and what's the norm. Definitely not better. They not really better at it. Shit. Honestly,
I ain't scared to say it. I ain't fucking with
Sorry
it.
to the white people that listen, but nah, it's like
We love y'all.
maybe making coleslaw or something. I don't know, but
shit, no time we come for ours. Fuck all that shit.
not coleslaw. They can keep coleslaw.
Yeah, they can keep the coleslaw. Everything else as long as
we know we are slowly gonna have this conversation again.
That's it. I mean, on some coleslaw right now.
Oh.
this nigga here, coach your loving ass.
Y'all heard about Chick-fil-A giving out the free nuggets and Cane's giving out the free box? Nigga said
I would get a box.
Well, Cane's, all you have to do, you have to make a purchase today and they give you a free box.
Cane's
the next
already
time.
owe me some shit. So
They give him 2 sauces. See, but they fucked over you, but you won't go back.
Yeah, you already know you going back to Cane's, huh?
Cane's price.
because it's good, you feel me? The product is good.
Yeah, the blues go right down the street on the old hand.
Nigga,
Nah,
brain
hey,
works.
and that one,
Blue way to have you not fucking with that though.
bruh, see, fucking
What happened?
what
I
he
said
just
that
said.
blue way to have you not fucking with
Hey,
that.
Yo,
sometimes
like,
you trying to get it, man.
everybody I fuck with that had been to the Blue Store on Old Hammond it wasn't the best experience.
That's
Like I say,
It's pretty good.
Nah,
the type of shit like that'll make me not
You just
fuck
gotta
with it
wait
again
for it
because I
to
know
get
I'm gonna get
up.
some bullshit.
That shit.
Not no bullshit, but I've been to that one twice. He saying he ain't fucking with it, so now they kind of confirmed that like, yeah, maybe they just ain't shit. And I ain't going.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I go twice a week, and them bitches be slaps.
Nah.
Alright, continue with this.
And nigga tell him straight from my brain, straight out my mouth. Nah.
No. Come on now, dog.
No.
You got your taste buds tripping. So that's where we at with that. I guess we're gonna bring back the just this question be a question of the week. Like I said, still with the People's Choice podcast, and the question was.
Not PCP.
It's a terrible drug. We do not condone drug use of that sort. But so why men think going on a date or buying a chick, just because gift means they're obligated for sex.
Just because.
A date or just because.
That
gift?
defeats the...
Who I'm giving a just because gift to? Somebody I'm just like we on like the date.
Well,
like
if you don't, I'm about to say, can't be the we already fucking tip because you wouldn't think you obligated for sex.
A just because gift is a gift you get just because. It's like you like I saw it. I thought you might like it, so I got it just because. So,
niggas don't expect this shit.
That's what I'm saying. So that kind of defeats the purpose of it being a just because gift. Because if you're expecting something,
Well, it say going on a date too. So going on a date or giving money or buying a gift.
But just because.
nah, I feel like niggas should feel like getting sex from women on dates and shit like that should be like going to the casino. Like you gonna gamble, you might hit, like you might not. Like
Nigga, this shit
going
gonna
gamble.
sound so fucking crazy.
Probably should say
Oh shit.
But it's gonna sound so crazy when me saying it, but it's
Exclusive.
real shit.
We are at 25 minutes.
Alright, but it's like when I'm talking to a chick, I low-key feel like she obligated before we didn't even went out type shit.
She obligated. Wait. What is she obligated for?
Obligated to what?
Because I'm letting you fuck with me. I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Though I say it's gonna sound crazy, but it makes sense.
You said okay. What do you say?
Everybody else on this cast is baffled, right?
I got you.
I told you it's gonna sound crazy, but it makes sense.
Okay. When
Say
we
brother.
meet each other, we already know what
Right,
it is anyway.
right.
So
You know what
we
I'm
already
saying?
know that we gonna get to that point eventually.
These old trophy ass niggas.
If you know you're gonna get to that point eventually,
I'ma
then
look
Okay, I got you. I follow you. It came out.
I'm gonna look up the exact definition too, so y'all know.
Of a trophy?
Of what?
I don't think obligation.
Obligation.
I definitely don't think that was the word.
Yeah, obligation is not the word you should want to use.
Really not obligated to do shit.
But be black and fucking die.
Trying to get the A from A to C, you just want to cut out B.
That nigga said.
So it say, look, it say, it could be a debt or gratitude for a service or a favor.
Boom.
I'm doing you bitches a favor.
Alright.
Hey, but look.
Okay, once again,
We gotta stop him.
Yeah.
We about to drop this old dope ass video.
Bro, we gotta get you a PR team. Like the stat.
And
like fucking stat.
Not Huncho, because he gonna be what he's trying to say.
I got what you're saying.
The pussy is his, you just don't know it yet.
I'm sending you the post to send out right after it go out.
Look, you just don't know it yet.
Type it just like this.
This is the last thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah, please. Bro, you said enough. Bro, you said enough. Stop. Stop. We gonna be on the shade room. You talking like
4 words, 2 minutes.
It's jokes and it's truth in it. It makes sense if you listen.
Every time Jax put out a tweet, you just go.
It makes sense if you listen.
That's
So y'all ain't never felt like, man, I'm doing this bitch a favor anyway.
no.
I'll never look at my dick as a favor.
I'm gonna drop my phone.
Look at the Lord on your ass.
But I'm talking about before y'all smash, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I just never looked at my dick as a favor. Like, this bitch, I'll be
She
looking.
don't even know.
She be, yeah, she don't even know what I'm saying.
Bless her ass.
I'm about to bless her with this dick.
Like I said, not even on no kind of shit or no crazy shit, but it's like, I ain't even gotta be over here. Like,
That's the most cocky and crazy shit I done heard all week, dog.
She don't have to have you over.
you don't know where we at? I can be talking about fucking a restaurant.
She don't have to be the restaurant either.
Yeah, she
don't know that.
I like to eat though.
Her time is just as valuable as yours. You feel me?
Fuck all that.
So we see what Jay said with he got favorable dick apparently.
Bruh, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, like,
we really gotta get my nigga a PR team. Like, we gotta get on
It's too
y'all,
late.
see,
He snapped so fast.
if I if I ain't say bitch, it would have been cool.
Nah. Okay, you said she obligated because you fucking with her. Like, ain't nobody obligated to give their body to you just because y'all.
I was saying that's how I be feeling.
And that you tell you ain't fucked up and wrong, nigga.
I'm not saying like that's what they should do or nothing like that. But I'm just saying like it could.
So you don't think that's a fucked up way of feeling or a wrong way of feeling?
So what if
How you? Go ahead.
Everybody trying to get to the bottom of it. So what if she just feels like
because females definitely feel like
that.
Shit, females definitely think like that.
Okay, so you spicy. I get it.
She feel like, alright, you owe me shit, nigga. I'm spending my time with you, nigga. You owe me $40. You owe me $50.
But nah, real talk, it's like either one of the two gonna feel like that. Like, cause some chicks feel like they out of a nigga league. Some niggas feel like they out of a chick league.
So y'all both should feel like y'all both lucky, man.
Y'all deal with the worst people.
Y'all niggas sound like angels in this bitch.
Some angels.
Talk about y'all both should feel equally.
Y'all should feel like
that's not real life.
That's real life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you were planning on settling down,
it's 2020.
You not settling down with a chick that should be lucky to fuck with you.
They don't know.
I mean,
they don't know out here.
Man,
y'all should be lucky to fuck with each other.
That's what I just said. But
no,
I just said that's all the voice. That's exactly what I said. I said y'all should feel like both be lucky to have each other. Like,
but all he said was the female definitely feels like that every time, and he feel like that too. I'm about to bless her with this bitch. She feel like she got the most fire. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
like I said, so shit. They both piped up. Shit, that's all.
Man, keep the questions going. Fuck all that. Man, y'all want a nigga to be lying on this?
I'm like Jack's energy right now.
I ain't finna lie on here, bro. Like I tell you.
I ain't finna think for these things.
You remember when R. Kelly was doing the interview and his female man was trying to talk to him, he was like, no, I got it.
That's what's crazy because somebody capping, bro. Like I said, so at no point in y'all life y'all feel like, bro, this bitch lucky I'm even fucking with her type shit.
It was. I ain't never felt like that.
Oh my God!
Because I ain't never look at no shit like that. Like I ain't never look at this
The
shit
way
like.
you saying it now, you good. Now you Gucci now.
That's what I've been trying to say from the jump. That's what like I'm saying. Like I'm doing you a favor. Like shorty, like I ain't saying I feel like that 100% of the time.
Okay, that sounds better.
There's been cases where it's like shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when you like, it could be anything. It ain't even gotta be looks. It could be like she did some fucked up shit and you took her back type shit. Like you lucky like I even still fuck with you type shit. Like I'm doing you a favor type shit. It wasn't no bitch. I look so good. You should let me fuck. Like it wasn't.
That is on clean. I see you do your
Bruh, you know, PR team.
Bruh, I be talking about real shit, but I just be taking a minute to get to this shit.
That's 95 future.
That's 95 future. Taking a little while.
95 future.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. I just don't know those situations.
So okay, sometimes a man will feel like, okay, I'm the catch.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Cause like I said, it's 2020, in this generation, everybody's almost kind of feeling like that. Cause you already going into the situation knowing this person probably bullshit.
And for one, now for some reason, the sex is not equal. Like,
Nigga, what are you going to?
no, I'm saying like you know how when men and women have sex, it's at the point to where we're both fucking, we're both having sex. But in new society, they're feeling like, oh no, I gave you the pussy, so I need a bill paid. Like we didn't stop being mutual. Like
I guess they feel like they doing us a favor. So they want to
came around full circle.
So they want us to do them a favor.
So I guess that's why today.
I be trying to tell him, bro.
He thought he was gonna be talking with me. He said,
Nigga got quiet as a bitch.
I was saying, yeah. So to answer that question, that would be the case. Like, you know, he probably feels obligated, like you said, repayment of debt. Like he kind of feel like, oh, I didn't have to give you that money you asked for. I didn't have to, you know.
You still trying to clear this shit up, like it's.
No, I'm finishing up with answering the question. Like, you know, you're not obligated to do a goddamn thing, and he probably doesn't feel like he's obligated to. It'd be nice though, like, you know.
That's all.
See,
it'd be nice if he gave some money.
That's a much better way of thinking about, like, you ain't obligated to do shit, but I appreciate you appreciating it. So I would like some gratitude or something.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm since we clearing shit up, I'm gonna do it one last time for the people who probably saying fuck me right now. But okay, say you got a fucking male or female. Say you got a dinner meeting with Jay-Z and he want rap to you or some shit. And then, you know, you come in, he see you on bullshit, he ain't really fucking with you. He like, oh, you a waste of my time, or like, nigga, I'm doing you a favor by meeting you, nigga. You come in on some bullshit, like, y'all wouldn't be tripping if Jay-Z did that.
Yeah, you probably should have started with that analogy.
No, I shouldn't have, because niggas should use context clues or whatever the fuck niggas need to do. But like,
context clues.
But real talk. But that's how I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm fucking Jay-Z, but it's like, niggas should think of themselves as like,
you hope?
I'm somebody, nigga. Like,
you should have that. You should have that confidence, but you know.
Yeah,
I guess
need confidence.
Yeah, you're right.
Confidence.
So
kind of like I said, nigga, perception. And what else I said? Presentation.
Perception. So yeah,
I didn't just say that.
This ain't free.
I'm like, hey, look, I'm fucking with you.
I'm like.
What toxic?
Shit, no.
You don't think you toxic?
Hell nah.
Nigga, this ain't got future
You don't think you toxic? You don't have like no toxic traits?
Nigga, everybody got toxic traits, but you talking to me like I'm fucking like the poster child or something.
No, I ain't saying I look up toxic. I ain't saying if I look up toxic in the dictionary, your picture be next to it. I'm just saying like you don't feel like you're toxic.
Shit, no.
Nobody feel like they're toxic.
Cause I look at it like
I want y'all to watch the YouTube video 30 minute mark. Just watch see their face when Jack said that.
Everybody that I don't fuck with no more like that, like as far as females, they gonna probably say that shit. But I mean, it's just like you can ask some girls and they'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you I was fucking some whole other shit.
I'd say so. Nigga has been.
You have been toxic, but you don't think
everybody
you're
has,
toxic.
Nigga.
I agree with you. So what do you think your toxic trait is?
Can one of these niggas go?
What's your,
you keep on asking.
CJ, what is your toxic trait? What do you have when you?
Oh yeah, when I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who it's coming from.
I seen you set up right there. I know you felt that.
My mama could tell me shit now. I'd be like, man, I really don't give a fuck at this point. Like, if I get to that point, I really get there.
No lose the house.
Nah, but I have to like shit. Yeah, I told y'all niggas I go to therapy and shit. So
That's what's up, man. Therapy is good for that.
and that shit helps me. Like, that's one thing I work on. Is my
Same guy
sessions.
talking about fuck these bitches like Jack's
Therapy.
Okay, with being with like is being like an impatient person toxic? Cause a lot of people.
You was pussy.
No, but look.
I was thinking that when I was gonna say that. I was thinking it.
No, I'm talking
fucking day. The fucking the weight. No.
Shouldn't even be fucking with this bitch.
I'm talking about.
You don't want to make a blessing.
I'm about to bless you.
I don't know. That's why she acting like
I'm about to give
See how y'all be trying to do, bro.
that nigga say I'm about to bless her. She done went hold on this blessing for a whole week.
I didn't say any of that. What I was about to say is, nigga, male and female friends, nigga, have told me like I'm an impatient nigga. Like I want shit to go how I need it to go, and I be impatient with shit. Like I'm talking about just on like music shit or whatever the fuck. Like that's just my personality. Like I like knowing what's going on. I like, you know, when is it gonna be done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm saying, is that like toxic?
I think that's a blessing and a curse because I think
you gotta be like that to be.
I think that shows your work ethic towards shit. Like you like, nah, we got this shit rolling. I want to get it done. But I also think it's a curse in a sense where
I feel like
some situations do take a little more time. You gotta have that understanding that this may take a little longer. But I wouldn't look at it as a toxic trait because it helps you strive and push to.
I look at it. It could probably be toxic as far as like when you're using it in a relationship with a person. If it's something like business wise, I don't think it's so called toxic or whatever. But if you like, if that's like I said, it's kind of like in my personality. So obviously it's gonna be in my relationships and shit. So that's why I'm saying like, you know, maybe it could be toxic or some shit. I don't know. I ain't trying to get all serious and shit.
I think that would be considered just a trait.
Yeah,
I've never heard nobody tie.
I mean, it's toxic though. Like that's what we talking about.
Toxic.
What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
CJ, I told you, I find out new shit about CJ every time I talk to him.
What you found out this time?
Apparently, you don't give a fuck.
No,
But yeah, I could say somewhat of the same thing.
No, I'm saying what you said.
But that's like real deal my shit, and my shit go
impatient shit or what?
no like.
Just once he don't give a fuck, he's just like.
It's like okay. I've been in a situation where
everybody got that.
Yeah.
You know, I said I got the motherfuckers.
But I can get there quick.
Oh well, yeah.
I can get there
Some
quick.
quick
in a relationship, I feel like certain things, like in a relationship, certain triggers like are quicker, like, and then they last longer because it's like, I don't know, it's just like
You be hurt.
Yeah, and then it'd be like, damn, listen,
supposed to.
I done confided in this chick and all kind of stuff.
But that's real shit though. You show you have care for a person and you entrusted this person a lot more than normal, and they do some fucked off shit and betray your trust. It's like fuck, like nigga get to that level. I think we all can relate to some shit like that.
But it'll last long, and then I'll come back in situations too. Like I'll come back after, like I'll not fuck with her for like a while until it's just like dead, and then I'll pop back up again.
So when it's dead,
feel like you give a fuck again.
No, because I'll be like.
So when it's dead, is it dead to you, or is it dead to where it's like, all right, before we move on, we gotta have this conversation, and then it's gone. Cause you know some niggas could say, oh shit, it's dead. I don't ever want to speak about it ever again. Leave that bitch where it's at.
It's like fuck you.
Talking about when I come back.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on what the situation was. Cause I done had cases where, okay, we done rap about it, then boom, shit, there wasn't no situation like that. Anyway, because like I say, I'll trip over some like small shit, but it's just because it's like, damn, like you said, the situation where it's like, okay, I done confided in you and this, that, and that, and then you turned around and did that. So now, it may have not been that big, but just because, I don't know what word I'm trying to use. Just because, like, I don't know, it's like it'll be like a sensitive situation to me, because like you say, I done confided in her, and then like, but I done had situations too where I was just like, boom, like shit, whatever. We ain't really like fucking around on that level anyway, so.
Yeah. I don't know, I have one thing you said was.
Yeah. Let me hurt my dog out here in these streets, man. He got me feeling bad. My nigga out here suffering.
One thing he said was that like it may be small, but it was still impactful to him. Like my thing about that shit is.
Make my nigga sound soft, man.
No, because my thing is, who are we to judge on what's small to somebody else? Like you don't know how much that impacts me or makes me feel.
I had to learn that quick. Like first getting into a relationship years ago, like I can't be like to me it's small, but
right.
It's never nothing big on some shit, but it's like the shit that come with arguing make it big.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, the disrespect that comes with it.
If it ain't like no life or death shit, niggas should be able to move past it. But it be so much other small shit that come with arguing that made the little simple disagreement niggas.
Remember that motherfucking lasagna you made? That shit was trash, nigga.
That shit was cold in the middle.
Every time you walk past that lasagna, this like, man.
You never cooked lasagna ever.
I ain't going down this aisle. Real talk. I hope you don't want no French fries, no nothing. I ain't touching this aisle.
This was like 6 years ago, close to 7 years. It was our first time ever cooking spaghetti. But I might have told this story on here. And like some people. You want noodles and you want the sauce on the side. Yeah. Some people just mix it all together at once. So what I'm saying, she's cooking spaghetti and brought it to me, and it was already mixed. Like my whole life, it was just separate. So I was just like what you did?
What? All your life it was
like all my life, like you would put the noodles down, put the sauce on top, and then I mix it to my pleasure.
Nigga, what?
You never, nigga, how do you fix your spaghetti? You just pick it with your hand? Like what's up?
I pick up the noodles.
And then you put it on the plate.
Yeah.
And then you put the sauce on top of the noodles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
separated.
Yeah, some people put it all together in the pot and you fix it like that.
So after it's done cooking, they put it in the pot.
They put it all in the pot together and mix it up.
All together for you.
But I'm saying, like, what was the problem?
Because
I had both.
It wasn't a problem, but I had never had it like that, so I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, you mixed it all together? She's like, yeah, that's how we eat it. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And I just ate it. It was good as fuck. And she never cooked spaghetti for me for like 2 years after that. Like, you ain't like my spaghetti. You ain't like that. I was like, no, I love the spaghetti. I was like, I had just never had it like that. She was,
It's little things like you gotta be. When you in a relationship or you have a relationship with somebody like that, or like anybody, like any person you consider close, you gotta understand like what they consider serious, what type of person are they. So like you were saying with Jackson, his music video, like he's a hands-on nigga, and you being a big brother, you understand Jack's like this is what he's passionate about. This is how serious he takes this. I'm pissed off, but I'm gonna let him do his thing. You feel me? It's like you understand how he is and you respect it. Like that's you gotta, and that's maybe something little to anybody else, but that shows people care. I would say.
For sure. Oh yeah, like I said, that video would be dope as hell.
We had more questions and shit.
Oh yeah,
shit. What Rondisha said with the abusive friend shit.
Oh, she asked him.
No, that was she asked that online. But I think we all answered that. Like, nah, we ain't fucking with that.
Leave that where it's at.
Yeah, like nah, you. Like, I
ain't even see that.
I feel the same about thieves and shit. But we got Lloyd Harvey, Future. They back fucking around with each other serious. Future 36, she 23. They say go. They say that's why they work, because they both toxic. Say two niggas equal positive.
Man, these
fucking
people
facts.
I don't know what these people is.
Fucking facts.
But
oh no.
It's mad, so how can it be wrong?
I don't know, but it's like some Future could be like that nigga could be like on some Romeo and Juliet.
He could. He got to be.
I don't know. No, I like
gotta be on some Romeo and Juliet.
But you know that I like the superstar niggas, like they gotta, you know what I'm saying, they gotta be whoever they is forever type shit, as long as they're artists.
But some people are making a big deal with their age gap and what's going on. And there was a tweet sent out that said simply, if Future was white, this would be goals. React.
I do feel like that because, like I said, everybody talk about, I mean, they be joking, I guess, but they be talking about how they want the old sugar daddy, and it usually be like a white dude who kind of look young and all this shit, but...
You right, it's never an old ass black nigga that work on cars and it's always...
They got money, they got on Ray Ray's auto shop, they can't never get love.
Post them online, but shit, you go to the grind old nigga night,
you see who got the money in that bitch.
You'll see some young, you'll see some niggas out here be like, whoa, maybe some chicks out here be like, oh, okay, that ain't your uncle.
When them old niggas be
that's not your uncle up in here with this whole suit on right now.
I think, man,
a whole suit like playing NBA young.
The way black people perceive other black people is just, it just got like a negative type of, I don't know, it just be like negativity. Like I don't know if it be the vibe, but like I don't know if it be cause like. Obviously, black people gonna have more altercation with black people because we around each other more. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up around each other, all this type of shit. Like I said, I can't speak for other races because I'm only black.
But say shit, it's a lot of white on white shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can't speak for them because I ain't, you know, I'm not white. So it's like.
Yeah, don't be hard things.
But nah, with us it's just like I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna say it's self-hate. Some people say that, but I don't think it is. I just think like we just react to certain things differently with black people. Like he was saying, and they was saying like, you know, with like the restaurants and like the black businesses and shit. Like black people just like niggas had their guards up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. Like you gonna question a black motherfucker more type shit.
You'll always question.
Like I said, like yeah, like, cause niggas that did you grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that look like you that did you fucked up. So it's like you naturally just like that type shit.
Yeah. Why y'all think it's well you can go ahead. Okay. No, I'm gonna switch up a little bit.
Alright, I was just saying like I don't see no problem with it. Like if they're both of age consensual adults.
And he was tight.
I'm about to say, didn't nobody say nothing when she was dating Diddy. That was definitely.
That's what I'm saying. She was dating Diddy a few years ago, and she's 23 now, so she had to be what, 20, 19,
21, fucking with a 48-year-old man.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it wasn't a problem then. I just think, I think Future has a brand about him, and people look at him a certain way, so they think like he's just all around toxic. And I'm like, fuck, y'all don't know if this might be the woman of his fucking dreams that make him want to change everything around. Give a nigga a chance.
Motherfucker back making goddamn turn on the lights.
That's what I'm saying.
He turned Sierra up for a second.
That's what I'm saying. Get a nigga a chance. You don't know what's gonna turn up out this bitch. She might be the one that dog him out on some shit.
I was about to say Future probably be sending poems and shit. Niggas like, you know.
I was about to say if he roll by the party, motherfucker apparently got a pig.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my favorite Sierra song ever.
You seen that snippet I sent y'all where he was trying to be on there like 3 stacks.
So I said, oh, she got
meathead.
She got her AP, so she don't belong to the streets no more.
She got an AP.
Yeah. She don't belong to the streets. But why y'all think it's that double standard when it comes to interracial dating? Like if it's okay.
If it's a black dude,
if it's a black dude fucking with a white chick, or he sold out, he disrespecting
they
black
always
people.
get a corny ass white dude.
Bro, it's all right. I'm about to dead this shit
when
right now.
When I leave, when I stop fucking with Theotis and fuck with Todd, y'all be mad, but and they get championed for it.
You know, like I ain't even gotta say it, bro. You know where the majority of that shit come from. Niggas don't be worried about that shit. But y'all know what group I'm speaking about. But it's like we don't be giving a fuck, bro. I know I don't.
I just say get a white dude with swag, please.
So you prefer? I don't give a fuck. Like
right?
Who you attract to is who you attract to. Like a man didn't sell out because he wants to marry a white woman. Like because like I said, in society it's big. And niggas are shunned upon, like, you know, Michael B. Jordan, he fucks with a white chick, Chadwick Boseman, and the list goes on. But Serena Williams went and got her, you know, that white rich dude. Rihanna with the white rich dude. Like
Janet Jackson married that white rich Russian.
Like, since getting the bag, she wised up. Like, why is she not viewed the same way?
What's that
the
chick that's a queen?
You know the answer? Do you know the answer?
I want you to tell me.
It's because we don't give a fuck, nigga.
We
don't give a fuck.
And that's the motherfucking thing that goes on with a whole bunch of shit. You look
and
at
like,
YouTube
I'm not
see
trying
my hand.
to,
I'm serious,
bro. I'm not trying to shame women. I'm not trying to do none of that shit.
Of course not. He loves women.
But y'all be caring about shit that ain't that serious, bro. And that's all I'm saying.
And like I said, that's why a lot of shit gets swept on the rug because niggas don't say anything. We just we let it.
I'm about to say don't give a
That's definitely why chicks be out here getting their body count up. The niggas don't be saying that.
Yeah, niggas just won't give a like. Alright, well, I don't give a fuck. That's not my business. I'm not gonna say shit. We don't make big deals about shit. Like
ain't stopping mine.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever. But a whole fucking movement be created against men. Like, nah, motherfuckers be doing the exact same shit. We just don't trip about the shit. Like, oh, okay, she fucking with a white dude.
Like that shit I posted over the weekend when I was like, what a girl had tweeted. She was like, when a man calls you a female and she put like the
less than.
Yeah, the less than sign. I was just like,
what was that?
Cause you know, like I be saying that women don't like be called like female because they say it can be related to female dogs.
Yeah, like it objectifies them or some shit. That's how they feel.
Oh, that's what.
I ain't gonna say that's how they feel, but a lot of people have said something.
If I say KC, you about to say females again.
Nah, a lot of people have said something about
chicks.
But shit like that, like niggas don't give a fuck about that.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been called no male, like. But if I was, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's just not. Yeah, that's just not a common term though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't in like black people slang type shit.
I don't know. I feel.
It's from the rappers.
I understand where like they come from with the having hate towards a black man wanting a white woman. Like I understand the history behind it, about how the black male slaves used to fetishize and shit about the white woman. And I understand all the history behind it. But I think now as a society, it's almost to a point to where it's like, just let people love who the fuck they want to love. Let them do what the fuck they want to do. Like, he ain't, as long as he ain't causing no harm to our community.
Or asking me for money.
Right. Exactly. Like, he not affecting my household. He not affecting my community. Let him go with Becky. Let him go deal with her. That's his fucking problems. When her uncle, daddy, lover chasing him out the damn boondocks, that's him. Like, so it's like.
She look like she goddamn 63 years and she be like 30.
I say, sisters, just get you a nigga with swag. Just get you a white boy with swag, cause y'all here looking like some of y'all go get the white dude and y'all be looking like y'all vote for Trump and shit.
She a Republican now?
She switched it all up.
I seen it's random, but it made me think about it. He said the motherfucking college MVP is older than the NFL MVP. That's crazy. Shout out Sam when he posted that.
How old is Joe Burrow?
23, about to be 24.
And Lamar 22, going on 23.
Man, how the fuck?
Well, you know that
Joe Burrow been in school for 5 years.
Well, this is his 6th year. This is his graduate. Yeah, he redshirted
twice,
and he was in graduate school. So yeah.
That's why he was balling like he was a grown ass man.
Some bitches in his prime this year.
They gonna enter the league at 30 years old.
Like I was looking at the nigga, I was like, shit, cause he seen pilots like in his interviews.
Nigga in his prime.
Yeah, the nigga seemed like he been doing interviews for like 10 years.
That's how he got 4 more years.
Yeah, he graduated Ohio State in 3 years.
Smart nigga. Yeah, he got his masters or some shit. Shout out to Joe Burrow, man. He was damn good, but
he was a lot of Louisiana, man. We appreciate that. And y'all leave Boosie alone, man. Boosie ain't talking down on our HBCU.
Leave Boosie alone. Leave Boosie alone. Leave Odell alone. That man was just happy in school.
Dog.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Odell.
Odell was fucked up. That's what it was.
You can't be too much, bro.
He was. He had to be, cause I seen.
He was fucked up.
It was something where he had jumped off the podium.
And he was like, whoa, like I said.
Yeah, I seen that one. Everybody seen this nigga, and I ain't incriminating niggas cause everybody done already seen it. But like when this nigga fucking like Odell, everybody see you counting the fucking money. we see you counting this shit. Now you just gonna randomly doubt that nigga up.
And see, that's
you
why
see the niggas down there with the cameras in their hand. I'm looking in the background and I see the white lady looking like, what the fuck this nigga said? Like I'm looking at her.
What you don't know is that white woman was probably a fucking what they call them the alumni that be showing love.
Cause they
yeah,
probably used to be getting fucked up like that ever since campuses. They was keeping the regular cameras off them. I don't know if anybody knows.
That was a bad camera that caught.
Yeah, it's them phone cameras.
Yeah, that was a phone camera. That wasn't a professional.
That was a phone camera that caught him slapping the cop on the ass.
Yeah.
He started dancing. I don't know if anybody peeped, but in the full video, he started dancing for the cop after he said get the gat. And some white dude in a suit walked up and tapped him. When he tapped him, Odell turned to him and started talking to the dude. I don't know if he was coming over there to save him, because Odell probably be turned up like that all the time.
That's why I say, like,
we
gotta learn, like, we be mad at we be mad at the white people for the shit they be pulling off, but like, we gotta learn they shit, we gotta adapt and we gotta fucking pick up on some of that shit, like, because I know it's a lot of alumni that give their students, that give them players money and shit like that, but they not gonna be doing it like right down on the field and shit. Like, learn how to have that shit sit in the envelope in their locker. Like, congrats on a good game. We gonna turn up after this. Like, we gotta learn how to move better, man.
I ain't touching nobody with a badge in any type of play from now.
Nah.
Like I get what niggas saying, but you slapping my ass, tell me get the gat. You going to jail, buddy. You going to fucking.
Look at you with sexual assault, nigga.
Look at him, man. You with this fucking baton. You hit him with it. Nigga slapped his ass, then looked at him. Get the cat. Get the cat.
I said, Odell smoking on the finest, nigga.
You were going to fucking jail, buddy. Come with me.
That's gonna be fucked up too, dog. If it's really like. Cause I seen the assault, but it was like,
you seen
trying to say sexual assault.
Yeah, you seen
like, nigga about to be all the niggas mailbox.
Niggas laughing.
People gonna send this picture out around the league.
He gonna beat that. He gonna get a fine.
You seen Zeke was in that bitch chilling, niggas laughing at him. You didn't even see Michael Thomas, and he was there.
And that's why I say niggas know how to move. I know for a fact Michael Thomas took Joe Burrow with some shit.
I ain't see Jarvis Landry in no videos either.
Joe Burrow gave Michael Thomas
them niggas know
championship jersey.
Yeah. Everybody ain't Odell.
Y'all seen that picture?
Odell got women sniffing powder in his videos and shit.
Y'all seen that? Y'all seen Drew Brees pick with Trump?
Yeah.
That shit pissed me off.
You know what I'm saying? You seen the sun in the background?
Like, this trading ass. I'll punch him in his sleep.
It's a meme with a Photoshop gun in his son's hand. Talking about some dad tripping about to get this ain't a mirror.
I mean, damn, I don't know, son. What would you do in that situation? Like, that should be like, what if it's just like some quick shit, like, where that nigga Trump just come up, grabs you, and then like point at the camera, like, all right, let's take this picture. It's like, damn.
I can understand.
Yeah, it is a photo album.
That's what I think it is. Like, don't say like.
But they was in the same suite chilling, watching the game.
Yeah,
nah, don't put me in the suite.
Oh, I ain't saying.
And I can see Drew Brees just being a cool ass dude and not wanting to turn back.
That's probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think niggas should kill Brees for it, which they have, but.
Man, Drew Brees.
I probably have people.
Drew Brees
taking
motherfucking
photos like that. As soon as I'm with somebody, snap.
Yeah, like, I don't even know how that was going, because Bree's wife wasn't even sitting down, like...
No, they wasn't there the whole time, because they were showing the box where Trump was, and he was up there by himself a lot of the time, so he may have called him up, and then, somebody snapped him while I got up. I was up, nigga don't even know I was only up here for 20 seconds.
Drew Brees?
Nigga called me slip.
You
say that's Drews. Snap. Let me send this to TMZ real quick. Get a quick 30 bands. Send this to TMZ.
Alright, for the old heads on this podcast, we got a couple more. People's Choice podcast. Say things a man should have learned by 30. I mean, we all approaching 30, fellas. He hit his first, then CJ, then me.
Who asked that? A woman asked that?
Mm-hmm.
I said shit, no taxes. Hopefully.
Taxes?
Things a man should know by 30.
You should have learned by 30. Like, you should know, like...
You should know yourself.
Like, yeah, like, it's instilled in you now.
You should know yourself.
I seen something saying that, like, it was some shit saying, like, every 7 years you go through, like, a huge change and you become a new person.
I told you. I've been drinking wine and sleeping in pajama pants.
I feel like you pick up on new shit.
It was saying, like, you have to, like, basically relearn yourself every 7 years. So, if you see, like, somebody, like, who obviously over 30 type shit, and you feel like you know, they just off and maybe don't know themselves. It's just they just going through some shit. I guess
I don't
that's
think
the
they
video
say
I
you
see.
more.
I see how that's cool. Like it can be in a way, but nah, because it's shit like
I see what you said, bro.
nah, because it's shit that's been instilled in me since a child that I grow on. That's been my foundation forever, and I just let it be my roots on how I build up myself now.
You add to your repertoire at 7 years.
I feel like a man should know himself by the age of 30. You may not have everything put together.
Yeah.
You may not have all the answers, but you should know yourself. You good parts of yourself. You should know what you need to work on and what you need to become to be the best you possible.
Shit, they be expecting that shit in high school.
And that's why I say it's for 30. Like
by 30, you should be like it's be established in you. Like
you should know your weaknesses. You should know like
your strengths, know your weaknesses. Like
I
I
just say, man,
you ain't 30 now.
Hey, you ain't know what it is. Well, I was at 24, 25.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
You think that? I want to say, I think you should start like self-evaluating at like 25.
Definitely.
Once you get all your, like right after like the college age and you getting into the real world of shit, like I say around 25 niggas is getting into the real world. You got,
it ain't 18, 19, 20, 21,
nah,
22, you still a
yeah.
child.
Yeah, 25 you got
You
bills
get
coming
smart.
in and all kind of stuff like that. You starting to, that's when you should start, okay, where I'm going. Self-evaluating, getting to know yourself, like, you can take some time off to like do some stuff yourself. Like at 25, I think 30, if you're doing that at 30, you late on some shit.
Yeah.
So what do you think you should learn about 30 or coming up on 30?
Oh, I said the taxes and
property
shit.
taxes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, like I
You should start trying to establish yourself for like
the future.
The rest of your life.
Yeah.
The rest
Think
of
about retirement. I think I go with kind of like what CJ said, like, well, planning for retirement, like knowing like I'm not doing this, I'm not working till I'm 65 years. So like I be feeling so bad when I see old cats like working.
They always be in Walmart and shit.
Walking bad as hell.
That shit break my heart, man. That shit break my
It's an old lady
heart.
working. She a janitor at the. Well, it's an older lady. She a janitor at the Cortana Walmart. She nice, she sweet as a bitch too, but that shit be breaking.
They be
my heart.
real
She
sweet. It's just like you should
She
be
probably
working right now.
70 something.
Where your people at?
Man, I don't know. Well, it was a white old dude at CarMax. That nigga was old as a bitch, and he was like, I just gotta work. I was like,
I understand.
I can't feel sorry for no old white man who.
But nah,
You wasted your privilege, nigga. Nah, fuck that. That's your privilege.
I know what point he going to.
But nah, I brought it up.
I knocked this whole trash can over. You gotta be sure.
Y'all talking about, I'm looking at this
white
cancer.
privilege you just threw away. This shit away 75 years, man. You had a 400-year head start. 470, almost 500 years, nigga.
Hey, before he get to turning up too much.
I see what
Like I said,
I know where that's going.
yeah, I brought it up because I was like, some old people, I guess, that's the way they used to live in their life, like working. You know, wake up, get your coffee, go to work, get off, your wife and cook you a meal or something. You just used to that lifestyle.
But it's
I think that's
cool.
more about people.
But I think it's understandable if you're older and you're working, not out of necessity. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't be that old and have to work because this is what primarily pays your bills, or this is what you need to pay your bills. You should have your fundings and your financial stability set up to a like.
This is extra.
This is what I do to keep me motivated and keep me going and how I enjoy myself or how I feel it. If I want to quit this job at any fucking minute I can, like that's what I'm trying to be at. Like I'm trying to be at a point where it's like I'm just at work one day and I just had, hey, you know what? I'm really done. And just
my wife,
just drop my
cussing my grandkids out.
That's what I'm saying, you know. So I don't know,
Keep
man.
it because of my grandkids.
Yeah, because it's like,
I say strengths and weaknesses. Like
You gotta think you ain't gonna be that active as an old
Nah,
person.
shit no. You ain't gonna do shit.
Like for me, like, cause I think we was talking about that the last podcast about like, do you see yourself like getting older and shit? I see myself as just like the grandparent that just at like all the games and shit. I don't know.
What? Piped up at the game.
What?
Turn up.
Turn it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
So-
sports shit.
So, all right, since we the older ones and Jax is the younger one, what's something
Interview man.
you would like to pass on to Jax, like knowing that he is basically the younger generation of us, like he's gonna go through some of the shit that we dealt with if he hasn't already. What's something we will pass on to him, like, yo, between your next 5 years, between 25 and 30, this is something that will be beneficial to you. I'll say like I just answer like,
I think I already know it.
just get more in tune with yourself and understand yourself more, because shit do get confused and shit do get wild. People act like men shouldn't have emotions and feelings and shit, but that's total fucking bullshit. Like, that's total bullshit. Like, we have some of the worst problems and worst ways of dealing with our emotions.
Say black men, well, I'm good instead of right into the pressure.
Exactly.
Well,
like, nigga be like, man, I just need to work mode. Like, what? No, that's what's causing your problem now. You working too fucking much. You don't have time to decompress. You don't have time for yourself. Like, you don't have time to do shit you love. A nigga think, well, shit, if I just go pick up this overtime, I'll be straight.
Yeah.
I don't get the rest, all kind of shit. But that's on like a personal tip. Of course, you know, on like financial tip, you're already doing that anyway, trying to set your future up and shit. But just make sure you stack up different things to where shit, it's like something like you say, something gonna work, or like I'ma just have buku revenues of this and that coming in to where it's like
You got all of your eggs not in one basket,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
that should be. I don't know. Somebody once said, "Shit, you don't throw all your eggs in one basket. You ain't trying hard enough."
It depends on the profession.
That's what it is, a gamble.
Yeah, it depends on the guy and how you move. Like,
But like shit, yeah, just I don't know. What they say, every millionaire got like seven revenue.
different sources of income.
Shit, yeah.
I think, like I said, it's really knowing yourself and not being selfish, but not really, you have to focus on you. Like, you can kill a lot of time, worry about everybody else, make sure everybody else straight, and then you won't be straight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set up your future.
Just like your family gotta come first, basically.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You provide, like he commented on my post yesterday, like, this nigga really is like disgusted with deadbeat dads. Like,
No, I'm saying, because I wasn't trying to sound like a dickhead on that, but it was like, it was a post he made about like, it was a random post too, nigga. Like, I don't even think it was no picture or nothing. That nigga just like randomly posted something about like deadbeat fathers.
I don't know, my post was, I was like, all deadbeat dads gotta be like loners. There's no way, like, your homie just rocking with you.
Yeah,
you don't take care of your
And then
kids.
like niggas in the comments was like going in on this shit, all saying the same shit. And I was like, damn. I said, I said that nigga disgusted with deadbeat fathers. I said that nigga do a whole post. Like I was like, I ain't no father, so I ain't.
Sometimes you can think of, because I'll be thinking of, like, you know what I'm saying, like, Journey needs her dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime she's not feeling good, or anytime she's scared, so like a clown will come on YouTube and she runs and finds me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean,
shit like that.
yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like you don't have, like, of course you have the LeBrons and the that come through with single parent households, but I don't know. That shit just bothers me. But like that's it. Just focus on you.
like I said, I think it wasn't funny to me, but I laughed at it. It was just like, but nah, because it was like, I was like, bro, you don't know these people's situations. I mean, if you know what's going on, I see what you're saying though, but like if you know the nigga and you know his situation and he not doing what he gotta do, okay, yeah. But for me, I wouldn't really, on the outside looking in, it's like I don't know the situation, so I don't really be giving a fuck. And I'm not a parent either, so
that's why I think the term deadbeat father should be more specific. Like a deadbeat father should be considered a person who makes no attempt to take care of their child.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot of kids that just, they don't talk to their father at all. Like, okay, if you ain't got it, okay, you just ain't got it. Like, but you know what I'm saying? You out there living your best life and partying.
I'm about to say shit.
I ain't never ran across a nigga like that.
Man, shit, how you getting my day to day?
I ain't never ran across a nigga like that.
Mama.
Them niggas,
Well, shit, hopefully though.
Them niggas definitely loners.
Niggas now that's see it's bathroom like
I said them niggas definitely loners because I ain't never met one.
Cause your circle, cause you probably
You don't deal with
you don't gravitate towards them like you know.
But I'm just saying like it never even came up type shit.
Like
certain.
I'm telling you,
certain
like,
niggas would come up with like okay.
Like,
when I say I don't care, I wouldn't care about something.
Like I know it's out
somebody
there.
I don't know what somebody else is doing anyway, so I wouldn't care about that.
Yeah, I didn't just see somebody and be like, I ain't gonna take care of his kid. Like I was just talking about deadbeat dads in general. Like it wasn't no
like
sick
if it was y'all, then like they said with the abuse thing, then yeah, that'd be different. But with somebody I don't know,
nah.
But if it was y'all, I'd feel away.
That's why I say like they gotta be loners, cause ain't no way your friends are tolerating. You just like damn nigga, like you don't never take.
Nigga, it is fuck niggas in the world. Nigga.
Yeah, and I never said what the fuck. I won't be around the motherfucker.
But it's just like there's like lately, bro. I just been feeling like the world got as much bad as it got good.
This is true.
That's just how it.
Well,
I wouldn't say it got more. I say we did. I say
yeah.
I say humans done turned it into more bad than good.
Yeah.
But
you can't even say.
I ain't just gonna say God just put his arm here on some fucked up shit.
I ain't gonna say that. I say the bad gets more attention. I can't even say it's more bad than good because it all depends on what you.
It's kind of like that because like deadbeats most times get talked about more than the fathers that's out here actually handling business. Like why? Because it's the norm. Like you said, just because it's the norm, don't mean everybody doing it.
Yeah, like they had.
I mean, is it the norm?
But it's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like they put out that black men don't really be with their kids, but reports show that they have. And it's like I saw a story. I saw a story about how they were having a daddy-daughter day at school, or a daddy influence day at school, and a lot of the kids didn't have fathers in the home to represent them. So they was asking for volunteers. And they said over 700 black men showed up. I was like, y'all can't tell me shit
something
about
like that. It'll definitely be. I think if they did something like that, it'll definitely be a high turnout.
Y'all can't tell us shit.
Father. They try and talk like, and then it's the actual father. I feel like when we be like, okay, well, forget him, I'll just go get another man or something like that. But every child needs their actual biological father in their life. I feel like both parents. You need the actual mother. You need the actual father in their life, because that. I think like with the social, we didn't grow up with social media, so we don't know how like growing up in like a single parent household is today compared to what it was back then, where you have more visibility with things like kids with both parents, or like TV shows getting real. Like everybody's pushing the issue with everything. They're making everything like they're trying to cover every demographic of what a family is, what a household is, and they're making it way more visible. So we don't know today how that is for a child who may feel like, okay, I don't have both parents, with it being as visible. Because like back then, all we had was like a couple black television shows, like the Cosby Show. Well, this was not time. I'm like older people. I know something.
How old are you? It's 30 conversation.
Like the Cosby Show, we was talking about fucking Good Times earlier. Like we just had those couple shows that kids probably didn't watch like that anyway, because they probably didn't have cable like that.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to get into the deep dive and the deep end, but hey, that's why we give you everything over here.
Nigga, you the one that posted it.
I like when we do shit like that though. It shows
the range, versatility. Real quick before we get out of here, Aaliyah, Beyonce,
bro,
Rihanna.
Asking this shit, bro.
What's your answer? Cause I feel like
what you mean? What is my answer?
You got rank Aaliyah, Beyonce, and Rihanna. Go ahead, Jax. Let me hear it.
I'm not ranking nothing, bro. It's Beyonce at number 1, and they can fight over 4th place.
Thank you. Me and this nigga completely agree on this.
Beyonce
like,
first place, and Rihanna and Aaliyah are not 2 or 3.
Top. Go ahead and lie.
Come
on, bro.
The production that was behind Aaliyah. She definitely wasn't. She wasn't a great singer. I'm not gonna say that about Aaliyah, but talent-wise, I don't think with the type of music she was making, I don't think she would have been gone during this time.
I don't think she would have been as big as Beyonce.
Okay, yeah, that was it. I got Beyonce over all that too, and Rihanna I think is kind of.
That's why I said why you asked it, cause I was just like.
I don't know why just like
everybody in the world knows the answer. Niggas just.
I mean, shit, Rihanna dropping every 5 years like she the go.
Like yeah.
I don't know.
You could have been as big back then.
Bro, I can't name. I don't even listen to Rihanna for real. That's why.
I was say I
name like 5 songs.
The Ego came on my shuffle day and I ain't turned it off.
Don't play your shit.
That's Ego.
No, Ego by Beyonce.
Oh, hurry! I thought you said.
Oh yeah, sleep. I don't turn it off.
So what? So what Rihanna song came on that had Johnny's like, damn, she fire.
I don't think I have a Rihanna song on my phone.
Y'all sleep.
I like which one she got with Drake on his album.
Work. Which one? It's like 5 of them.
The one that was on Drake album. Take care.
Take care.
That's not Take care. That's it. That's all I got. I'm just saying. That's all I got. That's all I got.
What you got? What you got then?
I mean, it can't. How could Aaliyah be as big as Beyonce?
Nah, we off a list.
Oh yeah, we not saying that, but now.
I don't fuck with Beyonce. Like,
do you think Beyonce would be as big as she is if Aaliyah hadn't? If her life wasn't?
They both could have been big.
I'm waiting on Eda name some Rihanna songs so I can see if she was like that.
Fuck, Work. You got.
Drake was in it.
No.
Shit, they put a whole album.
Need me to die.
I don't know the names. I can give you like the melody of like a bunch of them.
I gotta give you the melody.
Yeah,
get the whole in this bitch.
I had a whole album that played on radio.
It ain't touch you then.
What?
It ain't touch you if you don't know that.
Yeah, because if we say shit, he name me 3 party songs right now.
I can give you buku Beyonce songs.
Yeah, you know, irreplaceable. To the left.
You know, irreplaceable.
Oh, that's when Wayne redid that.
That ain't the reason you know.
Shit, nigga, you need to listen to.
I know. I definitely know it.
For one, that's not a redo. That's not.
Wayne did kill that.
Wayne ate that bitch with Babyface.
He ate it, but that's not a replacement. That's just a little. He took a little line, but.
No, it was the whole beat. We ain't gonna even go through the Beyonce jam.
No, it wasn't.
No, Wayne did Upgrade You. He
did Upgrade You. He did replace.
Oh, that's
we didn't even bring up Upgrade You.
He did the freestyle to Upgrade You, and then Irreplaceable was the song he did. Irreplaceable was just like he used Irreplaceable as a sample.
You know.
He did use Beyonce's Irreplaceable as a sample.
I can't name that many Beyonce songs.
Shit, you can't. Shit, I ain't want to
say. It don't matter because
I do this example. Like I'll say how Beyonce and Rihanna is. I think that's how Nicki and Cardi is.
Like Nicki is like the queen.
Yeah, I like what Rihanna is to
definitely not.
Beyonce is what Cardi is to Nicki. Like Rihanna came out, she got that flame. She was, you know what I'm saying.
I don't even
but
think
it's
you
like
compare both of them because they
you
like two totally
can.
different type of singers.
Like well, I'm talking about just they career in general.
Bro, where my phone at?
Well,
I watched Formation live. I don't know how many months.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we talking about
possibly. Y'all not going to go watch Beyonce, but yeah. Just like I'm just fucking with Beyonce.
I definitely.
Hey, shit! I appreciate my old lady for putting me on Beyonce.
I was.
I say tough, nigga.
I'm gonna do this story, and this probably gonna be it. But nigga, it was 2013, nigga. I told Jeremy this story already. It was 2013, and Beyonce had dropped the album called Beyonce. I'll never forget, cause she dropped a video with each song. And she dropped all of them at the same time. I bought that bitch. I don't buy prizes.
13 or 14?
2013.
Might have been 14.
Clearly y'all are Beyonce fans.
It was either 13 or 14. Either way it go, nigga, that was, it was.
Well, yeah, that's how you be objective if you're a fan.
What you mean?
No, you've purchased some Beyonce.
Yeah, but I can still be objective.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not like a super fan. Like I don't like Beyonce as much as I like Kendrick type shit. Pause.
Well, nah, is Kendrick 1 and Beyonce 2?
What you talking about right now?
You purchased some Beyonce content.
Because I know she was giving me some quality shit, and it was the first time somebody had ever dropped a surprise album on her magnitude. That's why I was like, nigga, I need this shit right now, because I wanted to see the videos too. Like the shit was like a big ass package deal or whatever, but it didn't cost that much, you know what I'm saying? Like I got it, you know what I'm saying? But I remember that shit because it was just like Beyonce had done things like that to shift the culture and like in songs that changed the culture. It's like Rihanna didn't do that, bro. Like that's just what I'm doing. Like Nicki has done that. Cardi didn't do that. It's like Cardi, you big, Rihanna, you big, but it's like they fans try to bring them up that nobody regular like just. You know what I'm saying? They super fans be doing that shit.
Well, okay, I agree with that.
Like Beyonce earned that shit off of her being the fucking sickest. I'm not saying Rihanna not cold, but it's like only her fucking fans like try to compare her to Beyonce, and y'all know that's true. Y'all know that's true.
Everybody.